like I've said in other videos with my guest here today, Isaac Knable, there's only been 10 four-time state champions in the 59-year history of the KHSAA Wrestling State Tournament. Isaac is one of them. Hence, a four-time state champion, 1999, 2000, 2001, and 2002. Now, I'm not saying we forgot to mention, but I guess we're getting older. It slipped our minds. We're going to be good old people, right? Yeah. Is Isaac in 2001 was the most outstanding wrestler of the tournament. Keep that in the back of your mind. You may be hearing that again about something else. But this was the first year, the 2002 year was the first year that Kentucky had the straight regional tournaments into the state. Before it was districts, regions. Now it's just because they realigned, they made 8 regions. And the state tournament was 3 days. It was a lot of wrestling went on for 4 mats. But now you're up to 145 pounds. And like his other years, 99, 2000, 2001, he has the 2002 original bracket, which I think is cool. I think it's just amazing that you got that. So the first round, you wrestle Daniel O'Hara from Holy Cross of Louisville, and you win that by a pin in 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Yeah. Again, you're on the mission to probably keep that most outstanding wrestler and win number 4.
Well, yeah, I mean, really, the team title was always the goal.
The team title, I got you. Now, the second round, you wrestled James Askew from Union County, and you win that by a pin in 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah.
The quarterfinals, you wrestle Matt Good from Woodford County. You win that by a major decision, 14-6. Matt goes on to place 3rd that year, so you got a pretty tough bracket.
I was actually had the flu this tournament.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was not in good shape, and Good. He came out great. He was tough, but luckily I was able to push through.
Right, I got you.
These days it might not be a wrestle if you're sick. I don't know.
Well, it will. But with what we've just went through with the pandemic, trust me, you probably would have been at home on a 45-day quarantine. In the semifinals, you wrestle Nick Pfizer.
Yeah, South Oldham. From
South Oldham. Nick ended up coming 4th. So you've already wrestled James Askin from Union County was 5th. Matt Good was 3rd. And Nick was 4th. So you've wrestled some tough competition. Tough. Yeah. You get to the finals, you wrestle Rodney Perkins from East Carter. Affectionately known, had the nickname, or so we've been told, of Captain Crunch, like the breakfast cereal. Had you wrestled Rodney before?
I had not.
Did you even know where East Carter was?
No, I did not. So
yeah, well, East Carter.
I'd wrestle Woodford, Good, and I think I wrestled Pfizer as well that season. So, but yeah, I had no idea where this guy was from.
East Carter. Carter County, Grayson, but I don't think East Carter kept their program long after this. I think they 2004, 2005. Right. I think they discontinued the program, but this I'm not going to say unknown, but you have a person you've never heard of before coming in and in the state finals. So you're a senior now. This is your swan song. This is your goodbye to Kentucky wrestling, goodbye to St. Xavier, goodbye to your coaches, everybody.
Right.
I'm sure that Mr. Perkins, he was beat. You had him mentally beat before you went out there, because there's no way you're going to let somebody come out and take away that 4th state championship, take away everything that you've done for St. X to end on a sour note, right?
Right.
Am I right about that?
Well, it was.
You can say it all these years later.
It was still all just the next match and score as many points for the team as possible. I didn't make it a big deal. I knew what it was, right. But I had to. I got just really good at pushing all that to the other side out of my brain and focusing on. I wish I could say, but never made anything bigger than what it was. It was just a wrestling match. Win or lose.
and that approach paid off. I mean, of course, we're going to tell you, like I said, 4-time state champion. We're going to pull it up here. Now, this also has the introductions, so we can watch a senior. Before we watch it, let's make a guess. What kind of, how do you come out? Do you remember? Do you run out, walk out?
I'd say my neutral hadn't changed much. Oh, walk.
On the intro.
Face off.
Yeah.
It might have been another walkout.
Another slow Undertaker-esque
probably
walkout.
whatever my teammates wanted me to do.
I got you.
We were just always kidding around, so it was always. I mean, but that was very routine. I mean, clothes, gear, everything, pre-match warm-up, that stuff was pretty much the same every time I wrestled, and I think that's what kind of helped me with mentally be ready. I
can understand. All right, enough of us talking about it, man. Let's go watch this match.
All right.
So we're here at the Farnham Dungeon Center. You guys are seeing what we're seeing. Let's see if Isaac remembers how good his memory is about the walkout. Let's check it out. Rodney Perkins.
Oh, I think, yeah, it looked like I started to jog, and then they were like, walk, and I was like, all right. Here we go. Same old singlet, our final singlet, same shoes.
I think the same shoes too.
Yeah, I still got them.
Do you really?
Well, I gave them to somebody, and then they ended up giving them back because they just blew out the sides of them. But those shoes have been passed on through our guys in our club.
Right.
A little more dancing there. See if I don't think I shot with my head up until I started coaching. But yeah, this tournament was a little tough. I mean, being sick, I remember that was kind of tough to deal with. And then making weight, a 3-day tournament. I've never done that.
Yeah, 3 days, man.
Making weight twice.
Caution red.
And I kind of just, my junior and senior year, I just kind of went wherever the team needed me weight-wise. But
what are we doing here? Oh, we got blood time.
Blood.
Start blood time.
Little headbutt maybe.
Yeah, blood time. You got some blood on you, looks like.
And we got a new coach this year. Coach K, he stepped down, and Coach Gold took over. So Coach Brock in there. But yeah, I was just, I had some great. Coach K, Coach Kressig, he was just a great mentor in my life. And then Coach Garion, who kind of got the program going at St. X, he's still a big mentor in my life, and still love talking to him. And Coach K, we still coach together now, so it's pretty fun.
All right, so blood time's over with. Go back.
Oh, another just time in the double.
Oh, yeah, okay, we're out. Good call, Mr. Official.
Yeah, that's right.
Good call. Are you looking for any specific mistake he made?
Put him on his back. That was a little better shot. I just wanted to put him on his back and pin him. That's just was my goal. Nowadays I coach more takedown and cut, build a lead if you can, but back then I was just all pins, take them down and pin them, didn't really work my conditioning, but should have, could have got more practice for big moments. But yeah, it was just, no, I didn't think, I just went. It was, the work was put in, and just try to score points.
Again, that St. X crowd.
Yeah.
Right beside the microphone. Ooh.
Okay. Trying to see. I don't know. The refs there. In the stands, man. Just straight up shooting in. That didn't change much. 4 years.
There we go.
That was better than not attacking, I guess. Maybe not.
I think that might be the first time you've run a half Nelson in your 4 years that I've got to watch these. For
yeah.
Real. For real.
Yeah, I lost one match this season as well to Blake Mayer from Modern Day, Indiana. He was a 4-timer.
I say, ooh. So,
yeah, I really wanted that first period pin.
Heading.
Oh, there's my mom.
Where at?
Let's go, Isaac.
Oh, screaming?
Yeah.
Okay, so you defer. He's going to take neutral.
That's good. Let's go. Oh, there's my sisters. They were pretty loud. But, yeah, I always had great support. And family was always there. And grandparents, cousins, little duck. Not bad. Yeah, I think I slide off to a little head and arm here, counter to the cowboy.
Yep. There you go.
Finish it off with a head and arm. Wow. That's. Lift that head up.
Ooh, pin. So now you're a 4-time state champion. You've been on top of the podium. This will be your 4th year. I mean, you've cemented your legacy as one of the best ever in Kentucky. Holding up to 4. And what was that?
I don't know. It's 4.
This is the podium ceremony.
Probably something my team. Probably an inside joke we had going at the time or something. I always like just getting up and big on just acting like you've been there before. So
yeah. Now, of course, you wrestled him this year. We went over in the bracket. Yeah. Nick coming up.
Yeah, Nick was tough. He's tough. I think Good took me down right away when I wrestled him. Might have turned me. That's probably when I felt the worst from the flu was that match.
Right.
Yeah, it was a nice podium.
Yeah. Your bracket you just saw, your medal 20 years later, man.
Yeah.
Now there's one more. I think there's one more thing this video has. Now, I put it in here so that way you can commemorate one more part of your career.
And I think Davio won 2 after I beat him that year, and then Blackmore won 1.
You won this award in 2001. We didn't have video of it.
Right.
But there was no doubt who was going to win it.
Well, that was pretty humbling. I mean, just to win it twice and for the coaches. I didn't know how it worked back then, but being a coach, realizing, like, you know, that they vote for you. So that was meant a lot to me, just to have the respect from the other coaches.
And you have these on display at your wrestling academy.
Yeah, they're collecting dust.
But
yeah, those trophies were awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, they were huge and nice and big.
So now you got to watch all four years of your high school wrestling. Got to review them. Just kind of give us the summary on what wrestling's done for you and just what you as a coach want to instill in the kids, because I'm sure every kid that you coach, you want them to be better than you were.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of them are and were. I mean, just watching from that skill, if I wrestled these guys.
Well, let me rephrase that. I'm talking. You want them to be more accomplished than you. You want maybe not like you can say what you want about the technique, but you want them to feel what you felt. You want them to be as successful or more successful than you ever was, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the goal, and and really just to get them to work towards or have a mission to work towards, and you know. Having goals to set and trying to accomplish and really just get over the fear of losing. Like, it's a wrestling match. It's not the most important part of my life, but it's a big part. Still is today, and all the friendships and still being able to be in the sport coaching and stuff has been just been great. I mean, it's up and it's love and hate. Some days but
I can understand that.
But
I can't say thank you to Isaac enough for inviting me into his home, beautiful home here, and doing this with me. Like I said, there's only 10 four-time state champions, and I've got 2 of them. Got Joe Carr, as you guys have seen. Now I've got Isaac. I've got a few more guys lined up that are 4-timers. Other guys, I probably got about 60 more videos to put on the channel. And I just can't tell these guys that are doing this with me how appreciative I am. And for everybody that watches and wants to share and wants to let their family see, their friends see, and just be like, man, this was, I loved, doing this. This was, like you was talking about, your shots and how much you've improved and stuff. And kind of, I'm not saying make fun of yourself, but just see, how much you've grown from 1999 to 2022. And just let everybody else know, hey, you don't always start on top of the podium.
That's right.
You start off the podium, and you got to earn that spot each year, and you've done it for 4 straight years.
Right.
But any closing remarks?
No, I appreciate you coming up and doing all this, and just watching your videos has been awesome to learn about guys. The steps, and see Coach Manny over there, and just I only knew him at Johnson Central, and just see all these other coaches, how young they look. But I mean, it's just been cool to hear other people's stories that I grew up hearing about, just legendary status stuff. And I'd trade all 4 of my titles for that 2.5 points. So I'll tell you that right
Would you
now.
really?
Yeah, that team title. I mean, that's what our coaches preached. And I loved all my teammates. We were, a tight-knit group, and we, the bus rides and after the meets, and just that's what, to me, was the best part. But yeah, winning that team title my junior year that was special. And, being able to coach a team title too, that was pretty special too.
I can imagine a lot of people I see at meets, I knew them in school, maybe they wrestled before me, and now their kids are wrestling. I ask them, who do was you more nervous wrestling or watching your kids wrestling? Oh, it's like my kids by far. Yeah. It's not even close. I get more nervous watching my kids than I ever did wrestling. And that's one thing about being a coach or being a parent or guardian or whatever, is you have so much invested in your little one, your kid out there, and you just want them to do their best and have fun. But man, the competitive juices begin to flow, and it's just like, man,
especially the more that's on the line for the kids. It's something, the more the parents get nervous, and that's something, and if you don't have somebody to talk to about that, you need to find a coach to talk to or call me. But I talk to a lot of, it's fine, but usually parents get nervous, coaches get nervous, and when it's most important, and, the focus has got to be on the kids and what they can control. You can't control who they're wrestling.
Exactly.
The scorekeeper, man, they've been keeping score all day. They just brought pizza, they're taking a bite of pizza, forget to start the clock. So,
little things, believe me.
Focus on your guys, and, focus on the kids, get them better, and win or lose, man. It's a great sport, and I'm just honored to be here and to be glad that God put wrestling in my life. And
absolutely.
So
that's all we got. I'm going to say shake his hand. Thank you to Isaac for inviting me here, doing these videos. That's all we've got for Isaac, his 4. We've got a bunch more coming. We know you guys are going to watch them, and we don't see you there. We'll see you on the mats.